Are people happy in this world? That is a very, very important question. We are so concerned with doing what we think we are supposed to do that we forget what would actually make this life worth living. What will make this life worth living is happiness. Are we happy? How do we feel about this world as a collective? If more than 90% of people in the world are not happy, wouldn't you say that that would mean that this is not worth it, or we are doing something wrong as a collective? Should people be happy with having to wake up very, very early in the morning and go to work, jobs that they do not like, and then come back home late, tired, and don't get to spend time with their families for minimum wage? Should people be happy? Should people be happy to be slaves? Some people do not see that we are still slaves because it took another form. Slavery took another form, and they are not conscious enough to realize that this is another form of slavery. This is a more advanced form of slavery. Think about it. People who work really, really hard, people who are doing things that are actually hard to do, are not getting paid enough. They're getting paid peanuts. And their bosses will be on their asses all the time, even though they're being paid peanuts. And their bosses don't necessarily have to do a lot of work, but they get paid more than them. Have you noticed that? People who work shitty jobs ain't getting shit. Doesn't that remind you of slavery? Slaves used to do the hard things that their owners didn't want to do, but they weren't really getting much from it. It was their owners that were getting to benefit from their labor. You see? It is slavery. So are we really happy with that? Even if you don't see that this is slavery, are you happy? Are you okay? Do you feel complete? Do you feel like this is worth it? Do you feel like this is a blessing? Do you feel like you would choose to do this again? This is a very important question. Would you do this again? If some higher being came to you and said, yo, you're gonna die today, but we want to give you an opportunity to come back, would you choose to come back? Alright, maybe you would, but let me ask you another question. If that higher being said, you're dying today, but we can give you an opportunity to repeat your life, meaning that you can come back and re-experience the things that you have experienced in this lifetime, would you want to come back? I think most people would say no. Hell fucking no. The reason why people would say no is because this life is not good enough for most people. It's just that they're very optimistic. You see, when you look at your life, the things that you've been through, you actually realize that, man, this life really sucks. But you're optimistic and you're like, yo, man, I've been through 1, 2, 3. Let me get to experience what's on the other side. Let me get to have a better life. So you become optimistic and think, yo, maybe I will make it. Maybe I'll get to the other side and get to experience what people are experiencing on the other side. You see, but if you were to repeat the life that you have heard, I think you would not want that. You'd be like, hell fucking no. I'm not repeating this bullshit. People are not happy, man. When I look around, I don't see people who are happy. I see miserable people who are working shitty jobs, who are complaining all the time, who are full of hatred. I don't think people are happy. I genuinely don't think people are happy. Even people that I feel are doing better than me financially, I look at them and be like, come on, man. Like, I don't even wish to be someone else, because at this, and when I say to be someone else, I mean, like, I'm referring to any person in the world, like even people that are way above me in terms of, finances, um, in terms of like hierarchy. Dude, I don't feel like people are happy, and I feel like really the best thing you can do for yourself is to really accept the truth, and that's gonna give you peace. Because if you accept that, okay, we are in this fucked up state of consciousness, we are in this fucked up world, then you're gonna make the decisions that are actually going to take you somewhere. You are gonna make decisions that are gonna actually free you. I mean, if you realize that, okay, this world sucks, you're gonna say, oh well, I'm not gonna have kids, because if I bring kids here, they're gonna suffer, and I will be the one that's responsible. If my kids are suffering, then I'm the one who's responsible, because I'm the one who brought them here. So because I'm aware that this place sucks, I'm not going to have children, which would be a good thing, you see. So really accepting the truth is very, very important. The truth is, people are not happy. People are not happy in this world, bro. This place really, really suck. It's just that people are very optimistic, optimism bias is a real thing. Always feeling like you are special and you will be able to get where you need to be. We all feel like that. We all feel like that, but there can only be few people who really get to the top. I watch MMA a lot. I watch UFC fights a lot, and in every division there can only be one champion. But there will be a lot of guys who will try to get to the top because they know the benefits of being a champion. But not everyone is gonna be champion. That's not how it was set up, and this is kind of how this life is. Not everyone is going to win. It's not supposed to be like that. People are gonna tell you that you must work hard, you must not sleep, you must, like, if we all do not sleep, then what's gonna happen? We're gonna spend the rest of our lives fighting and chasing this so-called comfort, and end up not being happy because we're not doing things that are actually important. Things that are actually supposed to make us happy, because we're busy chasing these things that we are being programmed to chase every day. There's no winning, bruh. Something is obviously wrong, and people just need to wake up and become conscious enough to recognize that there are a lot of things that are wrong in this world, and the best way is to really stop bringing more people to suffer. We need to stop being weak. We need to stop giving in to our impulses. We need to use our reasoning. We need to become more aware and really accept the truth, because most of the times we try to shy away from the truth, and even though we do that, we still get to suffer the consequences of avoiding the truth. It's inevitable. You still have to deal with it. Your children are gonna come into this world and they're gonna suffer, and you're gonna feel a lot of pain because they'll be suffering, and they probably won't make it. They probably won't get to have better lives than you, and you just be perpetuating suffering, and that fucking sucks. Why do that if you can really choose to be free? If you can really choose to let go and say, yo, this world is not good enough, and I'm not gonna bring people into this place that is just not good enough, especially without their consent. If they wanted to come here and there was a way that I would know that they want to come here, I mean, it wouldn't be a bad thing to do that, because that's what they want. And you might say, oh, there are a lot of people who want to be here, but let me remind you, dude, if you don't want to drink, this is, people who drink know this. Let's just say you go out with your friends and you don't want to drink. the day, and then they're like, yo man, just take a couple of sips. If you take enough sips, you're gonna feel like you wanna drink. And that's kind of how this life is. Life itself is fucked up, but once you come here, you just feel like you wanna, continue to be here, even though it's fucked up. It's like drugs. I gave this example before. It's like being addicted to drugs. It's fucked up, but you're addicted, so you just continue taking drugs. It's kind of the same thing. This is not good. This is not good enough. When you look at it from a higher perspective, you just say that fuck, this is just hell. This is exactly like idiocracy, like what we were seeing in the movie Idiocracy. Would you want to live in a world like that? Why would you want to live in a world like that? Would there really be meaning to living in a world like that? Of course there wouldn't be. The place sucks. Alright, this place really really sucks, and we're not gonna make it better. I've realized that, dude. We are not truth orientated. We're not focused on really understanding what's going on and really coming up with real solutions. It's very frustrating when you see people coming up with the dumbest solutions. You're like, come on, like, are you that blind? Do you not see that the solution is this? This is how we'll solve this problem. I've finally accepted that, well, people are just dumb. What can we do, man? People just be coming up with the most retarded solutions, and we're out here looking at them like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? I can see that this really will solve this problem, but these people are coming up with retarded solutions all the time. So it shows you that there's nothing that we can do. We're just fucked up, man, period. We are fucked. So really acknowledging the truth that, hey, man, the world is a mess, and there's nothing that we can do. Let's just not have children. Let's just try to enjoy if we find this enjoyable. If we're strong enough to endure the suffering and then enjoy what we can enjoy. I mean, that's something, right? But hey, man, bringing kids here, it may seem cool, but when you really really think deeply about it, man, I don't know, because I've debated with many natalists before, and they, when I bring this topic, man, they don't say anything. And they'll be like, yo man, when are you gonna have kids? And I'll be like, I don't want kids, dude. Like, wait, why would you not want kids? And I'll be like, man, I think the world is full of suffering, and I don't want to bring kids here. And they'll be like, man, it's because you are broke, or you've suffered, but you're gonna want to have kids, in the future. And then they make that triggers me. That makes me want to tell them the truth. Dude, they don't know what to say after they hear the truth. They just do not know what to say. And I could see that, yo man, these people, and I can say that these people are just, they just don't know what to say. They're puzzled. They know that that's the truth, and there's no way you can debate the truth. It's the truth. What do you say? Antinatalism is the truth, man. We just need to become conscious enough as a collective, and yeah, that's the only way we're gonna beat this system. Thank y'all, guys.